All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So today is a first in many ways. One is, of course, after a very long time, I am choosing to do this live on YouTube rather than on Facebook. And it's it's no surprise that I'm experimenting because, of course, the theme for today's pod is the power of chance happenings. Now, I'm saying this also because for those of you who maybe you've not seen me on Facebook doing a live literally every single day for more than 2.5 years at the time of this recording. I remember I started in 2022, somewhere between October and November. And ever since, I have just kept going and going and going. And initially there would be much longer lives, and then I started to do shorter lives, and then eventually, what I would do is I would record on Facebook, and then of course post it as a video on YouTube as well. So for those of you who like this format, and if you do listen to podcasts, we have closer to 600 podcasts on YouTube itself. So if you check on my YouTube channel, you will obviously find enough and more content. There are obviously lots and lots and lots of topics, especially if you are a healer, or as I like to call it, you're a healer coach, which means you are blending the best of both coaching as well as healing. And these podcasts that I record every single day, they're designed for two reasons. One, because I myself have been in this space now for more than 2 decades, and I know what it feels like to start. I know what it feels like to get stuck, and I know what it feels like to get that momentum. And the intention, of course, of doing these podcasts is one, it's a reminder to me as well to keep showing up and keep doing the work. And two, of course, for you as a healer coach, you're on this journey of coaching and healing, and you know that you want to make a difference in the world. Now, maybe just post COVID, you discovered that you needed to heal, and so you began this journey of healing. And along the way, you recognize that you received something which was literally a gift, and as you started to heal, you knew that you wanted to share this gift with the world. And so you started on this journey. Maybe you've been doing this for 6 days or 6 months, or maybe even over the last 5 or 6 years. I know there are some of you that have been doing it like me for many years in different avatars. Maybe there was corporate coaching or corporate training, and then as time progressed, you have kind of moved more and more into healing and coaching. And of course, there's the third element, which is mentoring. So, regardless of where you are on the journey, my intention, of course, and that's why I keep making it a point to show up every single day, my intention is to make this possible for you in a way that you don't have to do this on your own. And I say this also because one of the beautiful things that happened to me along the way was that I discovered that my one of my Brahmastra is community. And so this is something that I have been building more and more and more each day over the last couple of years, and especially today, at the time of this recording in 2025, we have a very beautiful community, people who are coaches and healers, and also people who are on the healing journey. So these are our people, and if you are somebody who is a healer coach and you're looking to be or to have a community or to be part of a community, please treat this as an invitation to come and see how this community functions, and if we can help you by holding that space for you while you find your feet, while you find your message, and more importantly, where you're really able to connect to your own purpose and your own message. Because when you find your purpose, and I think there is a bit of a misnomer there. We all think we are supposed to find our purpose, but the truth is, that when you keep showing up, eventually your purpose finds you. So I have experienced that, and I have seen so many people in my time experience this. And this is what makes it so beautiful. When you are in a state where you can allow your purpose to find you, that is when you are literally, you've stepped into those acres of diamonds, and literally for the rest of your life, you get to enjoy the the benefits and the harvest of the work that you're putting in. So as I said, today's theme is, of course, the power of chance happenings. And I know for a fact that even me, choosing to do this podcast as a live, live on YouTube, as definitely a chance occurrence. And I know that there will be some really amazing um, shifts over time. And something I want to just remind you of, especially on your journey as a healer coach, that whatever you're experiencing right now, maybe you're in the flow and that feels amazing, or maybe you're at a point right now where you feel stuck, or where you feel like, you want to do so much. You know that you have a gift that you can share with the world, but somehow you're holding yourself back. I just want to let you know that this is that chance occurrence in your life. And if you're willing to take that leap or that step, even sometimes, a leap can feel a lot. Maybe if it's just that one step, take that step, and you know this could literally be the shift and the change in your life. Now it may be where you choose to go and be part of somebody else's community. To me, honestly, as long as you're taking a step forward, that is the most important thing. On the other hand, of course, if you feel that you resonate, you connect with me and what I've shared with you so far, one thing I want to tell you is that I've already dedicated more than 20 years of my life doing this, and I definitely see myself doing this for the rest of my life. So if you're somebody that is looking for that space, looking for somebody to be able to hold that space for you, then this is not just me, but the community that is here to support you. A couple of things before I go, of course. One is because now I've been doing it for quite a while. One of the things, of course, is that every Monday and Friday between 6 and 7 Indian Standard Time, 6 and 7 p.m., we have a live meetup, and this is called the eye hypnosis live experiences. This is something that we do every single week. So literally, and it is a complimentary, offering. It's something that you get to experience, because I really do believe that, before you make a commitment of money, it's important to also make a commitment of time. And so when you come and join our community and experience it for the first time, you will have an idea, and you'll have a sense, more importantly, of whether this is the place that you're meant to spend more time. And also, over a period of time, if you are looking to go deeper in your own personal practice, then there are many, many programs that are available to you. In fact, we just launched the meditation for beginners, and this is designed on the concept of self meditation, meaning that you get to practice meditation by yourself, but of course, it's a guided course. So we did our recording today. This is one of the programs that will be available. The links, of course, will show up on below this video. And of course, in addition to this, as I always like to remind myself, like those who pay attention. So we do have 4 tracks. We have the foundation program. This happens every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. And we also have a batch that happens on the weekend on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. So this is one way for you to start going deeper. We focus on some very, very important. It's, if you believe in the 3 secrets, then these are those 3 secrets. One is, of course, your identity, and it's not what you think. So that's one thing that you will definitely discover and realize that, one of the reasons why you're feeling stuck is because you have sort of misidentified your identity. And the second thing that we focus on is toxic habits. So literally, this is your opportunity, for the rest of your life to be able to change your relationship with your toxic habits, whether that is scrolling, whether that is binging, whatever it is that you are struggling with. And especially, as a healer, as a coach, or someone who's on this journey of healing, these toxic habits are something that are the hardest to break out of. And we all believe that we're meant to break our habits. So you're in for a surprise when you come in and experience this live. And lastly, of course, we focus on money breakthroughs. Because when you work on the first two areas, which is, creating a new identity, and of course, no longer having to struggle with your toxic habits, you will have money breakthroughs in all areas of your life, not just in the business that you're intending to build, but also, whether it is money that's been stuck in different sources, or also opening yourself up to receive money from new sources. So these are some of the things that you will experience. And, once you've done the 3-day process, if you want to continue, there is a 3-month renewable membership, and this is, of course, our advanced program. And lastly, if you want to go deeper and really want to be able to practice the skills that I, use in my work in building these programs, then you get to learn this. So it's a skill that you get to learn. It's a skill that you get to practice, and this happens over a 90-day period, right? So it's a 90-day process, and this is, of course, our mastery program. With these three, you will definitely be able to move ahead. But of course, all of this happens in a live group format. Finally, of course, if you're looking to, you want that personal attention, then I do have a couple of slots that open up from time to time. And this happens in our personal coaching program. So I'm really looking forward, of course, to seeing you, whether it is, one of these, some of these, or even if you feel, okay, it's none of these, it's the fact that you've heard this. I know this is going to sow those seeds for you to really, truly be able to live your purpose. So, as I said, today was all about chance, and that if you're listening to this right now, it just means that somewhere you're already connecting to what is waiting for you. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing you in our community, and we get to connect with members of our community and me as well. And a lot of our programs are live. And of course, now as the year progresses, we will have a lot more recorded programs as well. So, as always, something that I always say to say to you to remind you, of course, is that if there's any way in which I can help you, please do reach out and let me know. And of course, having said all of that, God bless, and I will see you in the next one. And as always, remember to live your purpose.